What's going on, guys? Been a while. Sorry about that. Things got kind of crazy around here. Obviously mentioned in a short that we installed a deckless mini split into one of our bedrooms, and so that took up a bunch of time. We had a plumbing issue that had to get fixed as well, and that took up a little bit of good amount of time as well. Um, and then turns out we're hosting Thanksgiving this year, so time to paint and change out all the switches and outlets. So been kind of crazy, but glad to be back. I figured I'd do something a little different just because I haven't really got to do much, but figured we'd do like a playtest stream and kind of just see where the state of the game is, generally speaking, and see how it goes. Might find some stuff along the way and fix it along the way, but I don't know. Figured switch it up a little bit. If you'd like to join along, feel free. Hopefully, we'll have a good little time here today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and let's see what we're doing because it's been a while. I haven't been able to remember exactly where we're at. I know I left off with like the school last time, um, but the school was basically useless. It's not doing anything. But early last week, maybe early this week, I changed it to be kind of a factor when taking into consideration happiness for the citizens. So I think that that's the way we're going to go with it. If nothing else, just gives it some sort of purpose, and it also makes sense because like you need the five like meters within the happiness or whatever in order to have kids, and without the school, the kids don't have anywhere to go during like work hours, so you never would see them. They would just stay at home all the time. Let's see. It's gonna take a minute to start up this first world. We haven't like generated it yet, so it takes longer to like generate the first time than it does to like load a game. Still trying to figure out why that is. I'm sure it's probably just having to spawn everything from a mathematical equation instead of from direct references, but never know. Almost loaded. Jesus. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna start off, build a party headquarters, get them nice set up. We'll go and get a ministry of food. Those as well. Well, so that they've got their water. Alright, now, once we hire people here, kind of got the base to set up to survive for at least a couple weeks within the game. But one thing we want to make sure we secure is some food, so let's go ahead and get some farms built. And we'll grow beans. Got beans set, should work. Gonna get 2 farms set up actually. We'll also need a way to transfer that food to the Ministry of Food. So we'll need a warehouse. Set up our warehouse like right there. And we'll buy a truck. I know that's one thing that needs to, so like, there's no cost to buying a truck at this point in time, but eventually it's something I need to add. Oh, I guess I could write that down. I'll write that down here in a second. Definitely something that needs to get done. We also need to get more resources, so we need work camp. we'll put it all the way here in the corner since we want to be able to reach as many trees and rocks as possible. And we'll go for wood first. Alright, let's see. We've got 500 of each on our resources. Probably the best thing to do here would be to set up to start having some kids. So we're gonna make a park. This way. Okay. And we'll need a school as well. We can't afford. What about a house? Can't afford the house either. Alright. We'll do some resource farming there. Let's let that chill. Fast forward the time here. And okay, we're farming that tree right now. Trees are randomized. Probably a better way to do it to like make it closest to the work camp or something, but no. So we need some stone. I'm gonna get up to at least 600 wood and then switch over to stone. Get 600 stone so that we can build a house and a school. That way we can start the possibility of having children. Just need to kind of build homes around the park and pool so that they also get those benefits. Obviously, there's a couple of other things that come into play for that. You've got, A, that these guys are fed. They also need to be working. And then living in a house also provides that they have to be married. And that house also needs to be within park or school. They're definitely fed and have water. That's good. Still don't have the house yet, but they're all married by default when you start the game. Alright, one more day. Okay, there's our wood. Let's go ahead and switch this over. It's stone. And now, yep, so we're on stone. Causes that to be lit up as well. Oh, and they're staying. That's something I need to change. Alright, so we've got red outline on resources. We also need to make the truck cost money. But we should at least be gathering some stone now, so once we get up to 600 we'll be fine. Alright, so they need to grow something else. I'm gonna put them on beans again. We also need to go ahead and transfer those resources. Truck, so we'll assign a driver. And then add a couple of routes. So we'll go farm 1, beans, just take them all. I don't have a limit on that. Might be something I could add at some point. We're also going to add a second route from farm 2. Do the beans as well. Do the Ministry of Food. It's gonna run everybody over, but hey, it's communism. Anything can happen. All right, so those are set up, so we should have a good amount of beans in here now. Yeah, we got 56 beans. That doesn't make sense. Why doesn't that make sense? Oh, they might have been eaten at the start of the day, actually. 34 is 68. 68 minus 12 people. 56, okay, yeah. They just ate the beans instead of the bread, which is fine. Doesn't really matter. Got 300 stone, so we need 300 more stone before we can enact the plan. What we could go ahead and do though is build a house. So let's do that. Let's build a house. He's gonna be our first family to get the house. Let's see. Let's do the Smiths, which I believe are at the Ministry of Food. Yeah, so we should see them return home tonight. Let's see. There they go. Alright, so now they've got a house. They're probably 4 happy. Yeah, all they need now is that school to bring them into full happiness and have the ability to have the child. So we've got 2 more days before we can do that. We'll just fast forward that. We've got beans growing. Doing okay. Alright, 1 more day until until the stone is ready for the school. And alright, we've got some stone now. We've got enough for the school. Put it there, I guess. Oh, it didn't. Okay, that's something else. We gotta make the school cost money. Not doing anything, or not money, but resources. Alright. There's a few things we could fix. Those lights are also way too bright. Alright, so we've definitely got a few things we could mess around with already. Why don't we do that? We'll save it. Do a new save and we'll call it a stream or something. Alright. So with that taken care of, see if we can fix a couple of these issues. Let's start with undoing the outline on the whole stones and trees and whatnot. Let's see. That's going to be in... I think it's triggered by the work camp. But when it's clicked on... It needs something when basically anything else is clicked on. I could do it when this gets clicked on. Got it. Friends. Okay. Well, now I'm curious. They're getting triggered. Maybe the harvest target. Let's see. The environment instead. And force themselves. No? How about it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so when this gets clicked, it adds it. When does it pass this information? I don't know if it does or not. For a quick fix, I'll do some target. Yep. Timer by function name. Outline. Do it for 10 seconds. So if this works, then after 10 seconds, the target harvest outline should go away. Let's see. Oops. A lot faster on the load, as you can see. All right. When we do this, should highlight something, right? Stone. Why is this it did go out, so that's good. That's a weird one though. Change it to wood. There it goes. And then it should just automatically turn off here. There it goes. Okay, nice. Alright, so that worked, more or less. Leave that there for now. There's probably a better solution, but get it done for the time being. Look into the school resources now, because this one seems to be a weird one. So this all goes through the ground tile. I don't think we're getting here, so that's probably the problem. String, say, school built. We'll do it for like 10 seconds so that we know we didn't miss it. I'm gonna load the base start this time because I know I have the resources on that one to just build a school straight up instead of having to wait for us to gather the resources just to test it out. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, school. Yeah, nothing printed, so it's not getting to that function for some reason. I guess the question is why. We're getting here. Give it another go. I'd be absolutely shocked if we're not getting there, but I'm kind of confused as to why we're not getting to the school. So, all right, let's see. Cool. Got here. All right, so from there, checks to see if it's equal to the party headquarters. To see if it's Ministry of Food. Creamery. Oh, bruh. So simple, man. Whoops. All right, this should work now. Relatively simple. I went ahead and adjusted the light while I was there. Well, all right. Take my resources. I did. Okay, cool. Nice. Now I've just got to deal with this light that's way too bright in there. Cool. For 100 or 200, I should say. 100. What's that compare to the town hall? Or party headquarters, same thing. Let's see. Those are 100. That's the difference. 100. I think there's another one in 2, actually. That to 100. Get this one too. All right, while I'm here too, I'm gonna go ahead and add gold to the starting resources for the player because you're gonna need some in order to build buy a truck. So because of that, we'll need some gold. Um, start. These. We're not gonna give them 1,200. What do we want? Let's call it 500. No reason. Pretty random, but we'll go with that for now. Set to gold. And we should be good. Well, at least that'll load the gold. Then we need, for every time that buy a truck, we need to subtract 500 from our total. So that'll be in the UI for the warehouse. And buy truck button. Before all that happens, we need to make sure that they're allowed to buy the truck so they have enough gold. So in order to do that, just start building it up here. Get all actors of class gold. Check the link and we'll do greater than 499 and branch off of that. That through to for each. That. Check to see if the index is equal to or well, greater than or equal to 499 because it starts at 0. If that's true, actually let's do it. I don't like that. Do this. Whoops. Do it this way. We'll go less than or equal. That's true. Delete. Destroy actor. Cool. And then when that's completed, we'll go through the rest of this whole thing. Oh wait. I guess because there's this instance here that. Let's not do that then. Let's break that. So we'll do it on false here. Go here. And on completed, go here. There is a truck 1, then we'll need to check if there's a truck 2. If there's a truck 2, it goes up there. If there's not a truck 2, then but we'll need a separate one. Copy, paste that, but then complete. This needs to come. Yeah. Cool. All right. That should work. Test it out. Go back to base start, just to make sure we have the resources to do everything we want to do. Alright. Warehouse. Oh wait, we didn't start with gold. We're gonna have to start a brand new one. That sucks. Alright. New game. Hope everybody's doing okay. Enjoying the holidays and whatnot. Not sure if you guys are planning on celebrating or hosting Thanksgiving, anything like that, but if you do, hope you do it safely. Don't burn down your house by frying a turkey. Just buy a ham instead. Everybody knows ham's better than turkey. You miss me with the bird. Nobody wants it. Although our hungry citizens here in this game might, but neither here nor there. Alright, so step one here is making sure that we have 500 gold when we start the game. Assuming we have the 500 gold, then we'll test to make sure that the truck actually charges. Okay, yep, 500 gold. Really don't need to do all this other stuff. Just do a warehouse. Then we'll buy a truck, and hopefully all of our gold will be gone. It is. Nice. Now we'll try to buy another truck to make sure it won't let us. Nice. Cool. Working. Alright, so that's out the way. And with that out of the way, let's, I guess, get back to the test. Testing. See what else there's to fix. Alright, let's see. How are we doing on food? Good question, because I think these will be harvesting pretty soon. Looking close to fully grown, if not fully grown. Sure, we're getting resources here. What do we got? Stone. Oh yeah, this one for some reason. A little weird. We can see one aspect of the game is obviously clearing all these resources. You know, getting the resources to be able to build is really nice, but also having the space to build other things comes with that. So how you know, harvest all of these resources and everything will matter to some degree. The goal, though, eventually is to make this more of a fast-paced type game where you're constantly having to make decisions about what to farm as far as resources go, including food, to make sure that you are doing, it kind of min-maxing to some degree, right? Just to add a little bit layer of difficulty to everything. We're probably getting close to harvesting these beans. Probably down to 8 now. Yep. We got 84 bread reserves in the backup, which isn't awful. But at some point we want to look at potentially exporting some of these goods. But in order to do that, we would need to get them here into the warehouse instead of at the Ministry of Food. And obviously exporting those resources will give us gold instead, which can open up a couple of things. First and foremost, obviously, is the trucks. Right? The trucks help. But also, we're going to be able to do things like implement policies, which are here, and kind of pay to have these enacted, which will help us in several different ways. Let's do some more beans. Beans are easy, immediately edible. You don't have to do anything else to them. There's no other, you don't have to process them in any way. You don't have to take them to the bakery, which is something though that I need to think about, is the numbers that will be created from harvesting and then processing at an additional facility. So obviously that's going to take more time. It's also going to lock up a couple of jobs that are going to be required by these, by the citizens themselves. I feel like this light is still a little bright, but maybe it's just because the poles aren't blocking it as much as they are over here. Fine. Alright, so we should have a good amount of beans now. Oh, we ate them all. Oh wait, we're not going. Why are we not going, bro? That's weird. Go to Ministry of Food. Not wanting to work. Item isn't. Have it? Yeah, we got it there. Right there. That's interesting. I don't think I've had this happen before. Alright. Give us something else to work on, I guess. Maybe I put it. Probably did put it in the vehicles. Makes more sense to put it there, but yeah, there it is. Route manager. wonder if it's on this itself. So when you click this, it adds everything. So item selection. Here we'll print string, have it be item selection, go for 10 seconds. Let's try and add a route and see if we get the appropriate thing to pop up here. Oh, wait, there's nothing. Alright, we gotta wait for this stuff. Should be soon. Maybe not day 11, it might be day 12. Oh no, there it is. Alright, cool. Don't put more beans on. And oops. Like this. Again, the item's gone, which is weird. We'll go farm 1, beans, all of them. Take it to Ministry of Food 1 and check. It says beans, so it's we're getting there, but I bet when we go back here, still no item. Very strange. It's being added to the deliverable. Should. So then within the truck UI, get route section in here. Yeah, but dynamically adds the routes, so pickups, deliverables, quantities. Okay, so this is where it should be. So just when we click on production, I'm going to do for each on truck clicked, deliverables, but not deliveries. Not set. Jesus. Deliverables there. There we go. All right. And for each of these, we're just going to print string completed. We'll go down there. It'll just be 10 seconds. It should just be every single deliverable in this truck's route. Would work. Wonder if it's within the save system and like for some reason it's no, because that doesn't make any sense because I would have added another route after the save, after the load happens. So, and it's still not working. Something else going on, which is probably with the route manager or some communication between the two. But it seems like it's getting the deliverables properly. At least on the UI, the truck UI, but it's not showing. Okay. So beans on. Beans. Let's go pick these others up. Farm 1, beans, all of them. Administrative food. And so here we should be getting a bunch of pop-ups of everything. Or like when we click on this, we should be getting strings printing the item, and it's not printing. So that's a little weird. What if we went, got the link here instead? Make sure stuff's there at least. Alright, we need to fast forward this so we crops that we can work with. I mean, even clicking on it now should give us 2, yeah. But it doesn't make any sense. It's also not. Rookie mistake. Alright, let's try and add this. Farm 1, beans, all of them. Do the Ministry of Food. And of course nothing's happening. When we click this, it should say 3. Okay, it says 3, but still nothing on the item. And I'm assuming this is the problem. Like if it would just recognize whatever item this is, it would just do it. But for whatever reason, the item is showing blank. Not exactly sure why. That's frustrating. But I don't know. Been going at this for about an hour, and really I just wanted to check in on you guys and let you know I haven't forgot about the game. It's just been kind of busy. Still got some stuff to do today. I've just still prepping to host Thanksgiving over here, and I did the video on me installing that mini split, so I'm gonna edit that up today as well, and put that up. But yeah, this truck issue is kind of weird. It's something I'm gonna look into and hopefully figure out here in the next couple days or so. I'll be having 4 days off. I'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off this week, but obviously Thursday's Thanksgiving and we're hosting, so probably won't get much done there. But hopefully Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week I'll be able to put in a lot of time and test this out more and see what exactly needs to get fixed to make this game relatively playable, apart from just balancing it to make it a little bit more difficult and less of just like a chill, laid-back game. Because again, this is a city builder that's based on communism, which is impossible to make work. So that's kind of the angle we're going with here. But yeah, if you did tune in to this live, I certainly appreciate it. Doesn't look like many of you did, but that was kind of expected. It'll be on as a VOD too, so maybe you're watching this in VOD form, and if you did, thank you again for watching. We're getting closer. I am a little worried about having missed the past couple of weeks to be able to get this demo out by the end of the year, but that's still my goal. And on top of Thanksgiving, also I've got at least one Friday off in December, and then obviously I take a big vacation around Christmas time every year, so it might come down to the crunch where I'm just like, busting everything out during my big vacation during Christmas. But anyway, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking back in and checking up on the channel and the game, and I'm gonna keep working hard on it, and I look forward to putting out a product that hopefully you guys will enjoy and play and all that. So yeah, thanks. We'll see you guys soon.